Hey everybody, Agent Shades here. Today we're starting our playthrough of XCOM, Enemy Within. It's the expanded DLC version of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Before we jump in and meet the team and get started with actually playing missions and stuff, I wanted to go ahead and go over the kind of ground rules that I'm setting for myself for this playthrough of XCOM. It's a complicated game and a lot of people like to know, excuse me, the victory conditions and stuff and the limitations I'm placing on myself before we get going. So, first up, I'm not playing what's called Iron Man. You can play with a setting enabled called Iron Man, where your last save is your only save, and it auto-saves every time you do something, which basically just prevents you from going back in time. Like, what happens, happens, and it makes the consequences stick. I'm playing what I call Bronze Man, because while I'm not actually turning Iron Man on, I'm playing as though Iron Man is turned on, and the only reason I'm not turning it on is technical issues. Like, I don't want to record something, find out the recording software screwed it up, and then end up with, like, an hour where I can't go back and play and show you what happened. So, if somebody dies, they're dead. If something goes bad, it's happening. I'm just not actually turning Iron Man on. The second wave options, the game has a couple of options you can add in, just add basically different statistical things, like rookies starting with different stats and weapons having a wider rate of damage. I didn't bother with any of that. That's all turned off. Playing through on normal difficulty, because I am not a tactical genius. I can beat this game, but it's not easy. It's not an easy game, and I didn't play the originals. I was too young, so I don't have that sort of like hard-bitten, hard-won battlefield experience that a lot of like XCOM veterans have. The final rule, and probably the most important rule, is since what I've done is actually recruited people from the Mad Adventurer Society on Twitter, on the website, and if you want to sign up, there's still time. Probably, if you're watching this in like 3 years, there isn't. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, since I'm actually got volunteers who have signed up to be soldiers in my XCOM unit, if everybody who actually has a name, like all the XCOM soldiers who are like from Mad Adventurers, if they're all dead, that's game over. Like, I'm not going through this with generic troopers. This is like all MAS or nothing. So, if things go badly, I may be very annoying on Twitter trying to recruit people. Hopefully not. But, yes. So that's the goal, and we're only using named, I'm calling them named, but like we're only using actual people troops. People who are created off of an actual person who said, you can use my name and likeness, in the game. So, yeah. Alright, without any more of me talking in front of the camera, let's just move on and meet the team. In the Assault Sergeant position, editor of MadAdventurers.com and co-host of both Pottlebat and Pottlebat Yelp, Brian Casey!
Y'all ready for this?
Hailing from Canada in the north, we have co-host of the Heidi and Way podcast and contributor to MadAdventurers.com, Ben Yendo! In the sniper position, we have co-host of the Heidi and Way podcast, Cameron Coca. Currently unassigned to a squad position, we have contributor to MadAdventurersSociety.com and recent cast member of Yelp, Joshua Brown. Just joining the squad is co-host of Stories of the Fifth Age, Adam Smith. One of the founding members of the Mad Adventurer Society and currently the writer of the Tales of a Married Gamer series of articles on Mad Adventures, Nick Watanabe! Currently warming the bench in case somebody gets shot and sporting a hairdo he does not have in real life, David Pickering!
Y'all ready for this?
And that's basically it. If we get more people, or if, somebody signs up, I'll probably add a little section to the beginning of videos where I've had people join in between. So if they're, everybody will get their spot in the limelight. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. So just, hit play or whatever on the next video. And that is episode 1 of XCOM Enemy Within, the Mad Adventurers Attack. That sounds like a George Lucas movie.